Hi everyone. So in this video, we will be discussing about Infosys SP DSP hiring, and we will be discussing about the coding assessment complete details for round 2, and also I will be sharing the interview experience for Infosys, which is a very recent interview experience which I will be sharing that will be helping you guys out. Okay. So let's discuss about it, and also if you guys having your exam, you make sure to like this video. Okay. So let's start. First of all, let's talk about the round 2. Okay, so if you guys can see here, this kind of mail, Infosys off-campus recruitment, congratulations, you have been shortlisted for round 2. Okay, so this kind of mail is being received by the candidates who got shortlisted from round 1 from Infosys. The round 1 was the virtual round. Okay, it was the virtual round. Now the round 2 will be a physical round. So in this mail, they have mentioned heartiest congratulations for successfully clearing the round 1 of our off-campus selection process. This achievement reflects your dedication. The round 2 will be conducted in physical in-person mode at designation test center. First of all, the round 2 is a offline assessment. It is a offline assessment. Okay. And there will be some Infosys test centers in which you need to give the assessment. Okay. So round 2 will be a offline assessment. The location preference link is given. So in the location preference link, basically you need to select your location. Okay, you need to select your location, and you can choose your preferred location, and on your preferred location you can give the Infosys next round test. Okay, you can give the Infosys next round test. Okay, now let's discuss about the test date will be on Sunday 24th of May. So currently you have a lot of time for the preparation, so right direction of the preparation is required for now. Let's talk about what is the process. See, now you will be having your round 2. Okay, if you will clear the round 2, you will go with the Infosys single interview, and then there will be a formality of HR discussion. Okay, so this will be the process here. For clearing the round, I will be talking about that how can you clear the round. Are you sure you want to go for the round 2? Please try to understand. See, you have given the round 1. The round 1 was a virtual round. Okay, round 1 was a virtual round. And if you have done the cheating, if you have done the code by taking the help, then there is no point to go for round 2, because as you guys already know, the level of coding question is very, very hard here. The level of coding questions is very, very hard. So if you are you sure that you want to go for the round 2? If you have good preparation, you have done the DSA, then you should go for the round 2. Definitely you should go for the round 2. But if you don't know DSA, you clear the round 1 just by cheating or by taking the help, there is no point to go for round 2. Please try to understand. Okay, it will be a hard coding test. It will be a hard coding test. Okay, please try to understand this. Now talking about round 2 pattern. See, first of all, let's talk about the qualifying score. There will be total 4 questions. Okay, please try to understand. There will be total 4 questions. Out of these 4 questions, you need to do 3. Okay, 3 questions. Like you can attempt the maximum question which you need to do is 3. Okay, you can attempt 3 question of your choice. There will be easy, medium, hard, and complex category divided by Infosys, but all the questions will be hard. This is the category which is divided by Infosys, but in reality, all the questions are hard. There will be 4 questions. Okay. And now max to max questions which you need to attempt is 3. Okay. But what will be the qualifying score? Suppose if you able to do any 2 questions, any 2 coding question, if you will able to do, you can clear this round easily. Okay. The time to clear this test will be around 3 hours. So see, first of all, you have a lot of time, okay? And if you know coding, please uh, don't get demotivated if you are not understanding the question. Please try, because you will be having around 1.5 hour for a single question, okay? Because you need to do 2 questions, okay, to qualify for the exam. Now 1.5 hour is a lot of time. Okay, please give all the time, please compile the code again and again, please check the test cases and try to solve the question. The qualifying score will be 2 questions. If you will able to do 2 coding question, you will be clearing this round and you will be directly moving forward with the interview. Okay, so that's very, very important. Okay, now talking about this, that experience I am sharing for the test. So this is the experience one from the student. Infosys. Easy question. You are given two arrays. Transform array 1 into array 2 using the minimum number of swaps. You are allowed to swap only adjacent element. Find the minimum swaps required and return the swap count. Okay. So this kind of question also got asked at TCS NQT this year, and I uploaded the solution for this one. Okay, the same question got asked in TCS NQT also, and I uploaded the solution for this one. So this was the easy question which got asked at Infosys. Second one, medium string problem. I did not understand it clearly. Hard graph problem, a modified version of Dijkstra algorithm. Complex 3D DP. So these were the question, and this was the experience by the candidate who have recently given the exam of Infosys SP and DSE profile. Now talking about test 2, this is the second experience of the candidate. Infosys easy. Okay, so no, so this is the test 2. Okay, in the Infosys test, all the questions from tree, graph, binary graph, and DP, there were actually very difficult, and 80% of students in my room left mid test as they find this very, very difficult and could not solve even one question. So this kind of questions definitely you guys will be getting. Okay, and don't worry about it. Okay, don't worry about it, because see, if 80% of students are coming, okay, who are leaving the room, already your competition is less. You need to compete with the 20% only. Okay, and if you are solving like, see, 2 score is very, very secure. Even there are chances if you will solve 1.5 plus, you will be getting the interview call, but 2 is a very safer score. Okay, so try to solve 2 questions. Okay, now we understand what kind of questions we need to practice. Please try to understand. See, if you want to prepare for Infosys, the most important topic will be trees, graphs, DP, 2D DP, 3D DP, bit masking, okay, segment trees, okay, and string based and array based complex questions, maths based questions. So these kind of questions you will be getting. Why code forces practice is needed? This is very important. If you are going for Infosys, if you have done lead code, that's great. But before going to the exam, the code forces platform practice is needed. Why? Many times Infosys take very similar questions that got asked in code forces. So if you will give the exam of Infosys, you will be getting very similar questions that are on code forces problem sets. Okay, that's why code forces practice is much needed. What kind of questions on code forces? 1500 plus rated. Okay, very, very important to prepare. Like this is the actual set which you need to practice for Infosys DSE exam. Let me show you. So this is code forces problem set. Okay, now see, suppose I am going to this question. Now if you, I will see this question, and array. It is bit mask, Omnimetrics, and maths. So I can open this question. The rating is 1900. Second one, 1800. Greedy algorithm, DSU, constructive algorithm, equal multi sets. Binary search, brute force, greedy, 2 pointer. This is 1300. I can ignore it. Okay, because this is not the this is not exactly the level of Infosys. Okay. Now suppose this is a 1800 question, which is ghost fires from constructive algorithm and greedy. I can open it. Okay. So these kind of questions I need to open. Suppose this is the question which is AND array. The question is given here. If you can see here, the input format is given here. The output format is given here. What we need to do is we just need to basically give the answers of this question. Okay. How many questions you need to practice like this? I would suggest to practice at least 30 questions. Okay. How many questions? 30 questions. If you will do 30 questions before the exam like this, your confidence will be very, very high. Okay, so 30 questions from code forces problem side is needed. Now talking about the interview experience. So generally interview is on the next or day after next day if you will clear the test. Today I completed my L3 interview at Infosys. So this is the experience of a candidate. The interview started with a coding problem on lead code, maximum subarray sum with one deletion. I was able to solve the problem partially, although the solution was not completely optimized. The interviewer seemed satisfied with my approach and understanding. After that, they asked me an SQL query related to DBMS, which involved window function and was more on the advanced side. Unfortunately, I was not able to solve this query. Then the interview moved on the system design. I was able to answer almost all system design question confidently. They also asked question related to DBMS concepts, which I handled well. Later, they discussed project related question, which I explained my project clearly and answered their follow up question properly. Finally, they asked a few Java related question, which I was able to answer correctly. Overall, except the advanced SQL window function question, the interview went well. Why the interview was involving system design? Please try to understand. Okay. See, there are different categories for which you will be getting shortlisted. If you are getting shortlisted for DSE, the interview will be only DSA focused. If you are getting the shortlist for SP, the interview will be only DSA focused plus projects. If you are getting L1 SP, okay. If you are getting L2 SP, it will be more depth. It will be more depth interview. If you are getting L3, system design and all kind of questions will be involved. So it depends what kind of profile you are getting, because for L3 the pay package is 21 LPA. Okay. For L1, the pay package is around, I think it was around 911 LP. Okay. So this kind of pay package you will be getting. I hope you guys liked this video. Thank you so much for watching.